It's been a long time coming. Whoa, it's been a long time coming. But they finally back with the season premiere. Child, we are finally back, y'all. I had to doggone come back. I had to doggone pull out the music for this one, honey. We are finally back after a long time coming. Oh, I told you. Don't listen to Nunu Boo Boo. I told y'all motherfuckers don't listen to goddamn Nunu. Nunu. I done told y'all. Nunu is motherfucker. Matter of fact, Nunu, we got a new name for you, bitch. You is New Lauren. You is the new version of Lauryn Hill. With your darn month and darn long time having ass between these episodes, child. But girl, this was worth the motherfucker wait. You pulled out all the styles for this bitch. Honey, you darn now I'm gonna let you slide a little bit with this one, Nunu. Cause girl, I guess you say, okay, I'm gonna give these girls a month this time. But bitch, when I come back, I'm coming back with the jump off, honey. I'm gonna give old nasty Beyonce like production. But still, girl, don't let this be a trend because I got another song queued up for you right now. Hold on.
Boy, stop.
It's about to be a girl fight.
Hey, hey!
Girl, it was about to be a girl fight because I was like, okay, darn Nunu. Bitch, now you didn't have to prove me right. Now, goddamn it, I did joke and say we wasn't going to come back until damn near Thanksgiving time. I done told y'all don't look forward to the 29th, but honey, we back. We finally back. And I think he darn gonna listen and just took the time to go ahead and create multiple videos because he already had the darn gone preview for next week, child. So I said, honey, come on through, no. Bitch, now we'll let you pass with this. Honey, you done gave us a month, but you done gave us a whole sickening preview of the damn reunion and the motherfucker darn gone preview of next week. In addition to this being an hour and a half, and we had multiple events, girl, they had more events than goddamn Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now I see why Nunu was in his feelings. That this wasn't on TV, bitch, please. Honey, bitch, please, I can see why you was up in your motherfucking feelings going off on the Instagram live talking about this is darn going beneath you. You are head mother. Because we also got to get some other things together, honey. This is going to be an hour-long review because we got some whole backstories and everything to tell before we even get to the review, child. So, in the midst of that, honey, I've had the pleasure of darn interviewing Jewel. Shout out to Jewel, the darn Jim. Me and this Tink got to interview Jewel and ask some pertinent questions. We even got to see a little bit of the panel. Shout out to Eugene. Everybody else came afterwards. After me and Tink got off. Then we seen Lester, and then Lester darn turned the tables on us, honey. The darn reviewers became the interviewed, honey. So I was over there on a whole nother channel, honey. Darn getting my little 10 minutes in, honey. Trying to get rid of this agoraphobia, because y'all know DivaWuan's. Y'all know I don't do well with live streams and shit. That's why I rarely do it, especially when I can't control the live stream form. I had to get my old Bill Cosby glasses up on their ass, honey. I forgot the beautiful sister name that interviewed me, but I recognize the other one as the actor Dimitri, who used to be on Davenport Diaries. Honey, shout out to I hate that darn Chadwick had to kill you off, honey. God damn. Isn't there a way we could have resurrected him? Hell, darn Fallon's ass survived darn on a flight, being tossed over the darn balcony. Damn. They darn got rid of him off of the darn Davenport Diaries. But that's where I remember him from, honey. Shout out to Dimitri. But yeah, honey, in between that, honey, it's been some disagreements. And let me just say this. Even though there has been some addressing of stuff between me and certain cast members, I'm still gonna be fair and unbiased in my darn review process. I don't want nobody thinking that I want to be looking at certain folks a certain type of way, because, you know, stuff has hit the fan. You know, child, I felt like they was trying to bring me into the shit. I was like, wait a minute now, goddammit, I'm just a damn reviewer, honey. Y'all ain't about to make me part of darn the cast with shit. The darn DivaWuan's on wind up and having to do some darn video. I felt like darn Spiller Boy for a moment. Oh, clean it up. Clean it up. Child, I felt like, goddamn, I'm doing videos like darn James Caldwell addressing people about every other day, honey. I had to quickly shut that down, but yeah, y'all, my review process would still be the same, even in light of that. Even in light of darn Nunu's long soliloquy in my darn comment section addressing me as the head mother, honey. Bitch, you darn earned your damn title, honey, because head mother did that, bitch. So now let's get into the darn review, honey. We got a old nasty 2 pages worth of darn notes to go through, honey. Like I said, this shit was a whole hour and a half long, honey. So we start off from the continuation of the party where Cash is on his darn Kaya Thug missus. You talk too much. You never shut up. God damn. Honey darn Cash with that old matching Carolinian accent. Y'all think I be darn irritate y'all. And now I'm starting to see it a little bit more with Cash, because I didn't claim Cash at first, because I said, you know, Cash is from like Raleigh, Charlotte. You know, he ain't from the show enough country like us. But honey, I be damn Cash, that accent coming out a little bit more stronger and stronger every time we see you up on the camera, boo boo. Honey, that Carolinian accent is strong, honey. But honey, Cash is darn getting darn Dante too and motherfucking together, honey. Next thing we know, we got Martell mentions what he would do to and my thing is this, honey. I don't blame motherfucking darn Martell, child. The matter of fact, I told y'all Cash was the one that darn brought me to the show, and they would make a darn good darn couple if you ask me, honey. They really make for a darn good couple if you ask me, honey. I don't think it's gonna happen. There's already too many love triangles and squares and everything else coming on. We find out even some more shit later on. But that darn Martell is some darn good. Matter of fact, wouldn't pay for Hopefully Martell don't watch my shit, so we keep this between us. I know some of the other folks watch this, but we're gonna keep this between us, honey. If Martell was into the darn girls, honey, maybe I might darn throw my darn hat in the ring. Everybody trying to darn fill up that triangle and make it a damn love square, honey. Rico try to put in his darn bid. We find out other people in the cast is darn open up to darn polygamous relationship. I was like, honey, if they into the darn girls, honey, the T-girls, honey, DivaWuan's might put in her motherfucking beat. I know I might be asking too much. I know y'all saying, DivaWuan's, you by this motherfucking as confusing as motherfucking Flame and Rose darn he, she, we ass. You is a darn a butch trans woman, and what that means is I'm a trans woman that gives darn butch like lesbian energy, honey. Y'all know I be low key chasing the darn the gays, honey. I know y'all saying DivaWuan's, you doing too motherfucking much. I know. We gonna keep this between us. But anyways, moving on. So then we get to the series of group photos. This was group photo number 1. I said, come on through with the Kumbaya, Kumbaya. Honey, I had to take a snapshot of this shit, because I said, honey, it probably won't last too long, honey. So I'm going to put that on up right through here, honey. Child, I said, we need to savor this moment, because, honey, shit going to probably be liable to hit the fan later on in the programming. So that's when we darn going to get to the speed dating and stuff of it all. So we found out Melly's a little bit TMI, but you know, Melly darn gone former boo. I had to take him off the boo list. Child, I know y'all saying, Diva, we don't give a damn about your darn favorite shit, but y'all know I got to add this on. I had to take darn Melly off my darn boo list. But you know, it was interesting finding out he was a full bottom child. But you know, I don't think that's gonna work out between us for obvious reasons, honey. Y'all know Melly don't see it for your girl no more. But you know, DivaWuan's still gonna be darn unbiased in these darn videos, child. I'm still upset though. I done lost my darn on chance low key with darn on Melly. But anyways, moving on, child. So Jewel ain't been with a man in over 10 years. Ooh, child, I couldn't darn gonna do that, honey. That'll make me feel like a nut. But you know, she plays on the other side, so she's still been active and stuff. The pond has been played with. The darn going chakras in that area has been darn going activated in certain ways. It just ain't been by no magic stick, honey. She has worked it with other things, honey. But anyways, moving on. None of my concern. None of my concern. But anyways, Melly B and Jewel get darn on paired together. Now I was like, girl, now they darn on threw us for a loop. Now I thought they was going to keep it cordial and just not see it for each other, because that's what they said earlier. That, you know, she stay over there, he stay over there, honey. But child, they darn on got paired together, and the shit was cute. It was darn going doing, hey, alright. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Honey, I said, come on, blow the darn on truce horn now. Da-da-da. Honey, it was darn on truce all night long, all night. I said, why couldn't it just stay like this? Honey, you got Rico and darn on Jewel in the same room, darn on amicable. You got darn on Cash flirting with everybody, darn on getting a kiss up on the caramel cheek. You got Mel. I was like, girl, darn on, did hell freeze over? Did hell freeze over on the damn low, child? Honey, darn on Melly and darn on Jewel cool. Especially all this shit that's been happening many months outside the show. I was like, girl, So, like I said, Melly get kisses Cash. I'll leave that right here at the 12-minute mark. I'm trying to leave it at the even minute mark, so when I go through with my editing software, I wish I had an editing software on my phone to make life so much easier. If y'all know a way I can do all this through the phone, that'll make life so much easier. I know DJ Richie Sky had something that he was doing. He said in his early days he was doing his shit through the phone. Make life so much easier. But I got to go on here and go through the power director. But anyways, moving on, honey. Dante pulls Eugene to the side asking about a date. And now Dante, girl, y'all can share this with him because I need answers to this. Now Dante, I'm starting to believe what is true, honey. Girl, you appearing quite thirsty, quite parched, honey. And you trying to slide through the darn on, getting darn on hydrated by all the guys on the damn cast. So let's go ahead and do a roll call. Roll call. So Dante has tried to get a little taste of Cash. I believe he already got a taste of Cash, honey. But we're going to talk about that in a moment, honey. You tried to get with Cash. You done the darn gonna talked about getting with darn on Tevin. You didn't talk about getting with Tevin on the first date. Darn gonna doing all sorts of things, honey. Melly B, you woke up in his bed per what Mulatto said. And now you trying to holler at Eugene. Girl, the only folks you ain't messed with yet at this point is darn gone Rico and motherfucking darn gone Martell. Child, boo, you just making your way all around the damn cast horn dog, honey. But you know, once again, he's embodying that Lucius. Even Cash done said, don't he darn gonna favor darn gonna Lucius line. Honey, he's darn gonna show enough acting like the essence of Lucius. Cause this is some darn gonna Lucius shit right here, just spreading it all around, honey. But girl, I need to know, it's bad when I hate to say this. I know I'm not the only one thinking this. But girl, we know damn well you and Melly B and Cash done slept together. Now, bitch, y'all darn gone in the bed and all this, that, and third. You talking about ain't shit happen. And it's like, girl, you know it's bad when the darn gone self-proclaimed whore of the prostitutes of the darn gone porn world don't want to claim you. Honey, darn gone Cash don't mind. Hell, we had a darn gone whole count of how many times darn gone Cash said whole on this show, on this episode. And the person who darn gone is so open about their sexuality didn't want to claim you, honey. I can understand Melly. You know Melly's darn gone the hostly dilly gay that's the marketer that got the darn gone maintain appearances and shit. But girl, you got Cash that's not even darn gone claim you, honey. I say, girl, Eugene don't want nothing to do with you, honey. Hell, he didn't even want Cash. You know damn well he ain't going to go for you, honey. He said he liked somebody with a little bit more meat on their bones, child. But girl, you just low-key trying to darn gonna go through all the damn casts, aren't you? All the ones that got a stick between the legs. Girl, Then we got another group photo. I said, okay, we got 2 photos and within like a 20-minute span, we doing good, honey. And then it gets even more freaky. I was like, Joe, you over there darn going, trying to darn gonna make a broomstick out of darn gonna Cash, ping, honey, giving old Cash old lap dance, honey. I said, oh, shoot now, honey. Get it darn gone, Jewel, honey. Do an old extra darn gone rubber, a little twirl for me, honey. Y'all know Cash is one of my darn gone favorite darn gone adult entertainment stars, child. Although I done fucked that up too. I don't think Cash see it for me. Damn. DivaWuan's done messed up this whole month, child. But I still stand by what the fuck I said nonetheless. But honey, I gotta take Cash off the list too, honey. I don't think Cash see it for me no more either, child. Cash, if you got a YouTube channel and you come across this, tell me where we stand. Tell me if Diva still have a chance, honey. Because I know you darn gonna... Now, you actually would mess with the girls, honey. You got a whole child and everything. So, DivaWuan's chances, if good with anybody on the cast, I might be darn gonna somewhat good with old Cash, honey. But we'll see, honey. I keep y'all abreast of that situation. But anyways, moving on to the next scene. Child, like I said, darn going, girl, we waited a month for this, and it, like I said, it was worth the wait. I was like, God damn, Nunu, how many goddamn surprises and shit that you gonna give us in one episode? Like, some girls have 2-hour shows, and it's like the climax and stuff, the good moments don't happen until all towards the end, the last 5 minutes, almost like a damn soap opera on a Friday. But this motherfucker felt like a darn on Law and Order episode, child. This felt like a whole Law and Order damn episode where it was like, child, we got darn on Jewel and Rico on a Zoom call. Jewel and Rico on a Zoom call. I was like, honey, now this is something special right here. I forgot to put my phone in airplane mode, y'all. Let's hope we don't get no more calls. But anyways, I was like, honey, darn gone, Nunu pulled out all the stops for this one. This one actually made me listen to it because y'all know the cast has gotten on me for darn going tuning out of the Zoom calls. I was like, girl, I don't see it for these damn Zoom calls. I be tuned out. I be missing pertinent information. It got to the point where several of the cast and production, I mean literally about 3 people done reached out to me like, now Juan, now bitch, why is you reviewing the shit? You darn gonna getting shit half-ass wrong. Stuff you asking has been in, we done said this in the damn show, Juan. And then I got to respond back. I was like, y'all must have said it during the Zoom call, which they did. And I be messing up on shit, but honey, I was here for it, all of this, honey. When I seen my 2 faves, Jewel and darn gone Rico, let's go, honey. I was like, come on through, let's go with the darn gone unity. It's a unity. Ooh, UNITY, UNITY is a unity. Let's go, baby. I said, Look at this darn gone shit right here. So Jewel, Cash ended up coming on the line. I said, this just get better and better. The person who brought me to the show, and then the 2 people who became my favorites of the show, honey, all on the Zoom call together. None of the extras. Y'all know everybody else is okay, but these 3 are the ones that really is the creme de la cremes of the show. Everybody else can be in their motherfucking feelings, but these 3 are the darn going main reason for this show. Cash is the one that brought me. Rico is the main darn going. Rico is like the motherfucking darn going Kenya Moore of the show, and darn going Jewel is like the Nene Leaks. Both of them are adversaries, but both of them are adversaries I love. I can't really compare them to Karen and darn going Giselle because Giselle's just a flat out bitch. And I can't darn gonna consider either one of these to be a bitch. Cause I love both of them. Like I love Nene and I love darn gone Kenya. These two are like the Nene and Kenya of this show right here. And both of them getting along makes for a good darn going video all together, child. But anyways, they end up discussing Melly B hosting an event for trans awareness. And even I had to look at this and I was like, Melly B hosting a trans awareness event? The irony of it all. Now, I'm not going to harp on it shit. I'm not about to reiterate stuff. I got a whole video calling out Cash and Melly B on their darn on foolishness when it comes to the girls. And let me just throw in this tidbit and I'm going to jump off this. Like I said, I'm going to still keep the commentary the same. But since you hosting a trans event, this goes to show how folks can be active for the girls and can still be prejudiced at the same time. It's almost like the HBCUs. And most people don't know that the majority of funding in the early days for the HBCUs were actually doggone donated by racist individuals. And that was for appearances purposes. And that way they can say, well, I can't, I don't have no problem with black people. I've donated to the HBCUs and I've done all just for the community. This, that, and third. Hell, look at motherfucking Joe Biden and Kamala Crooked Harris. Didn't they darn gonna get into the darn on office shucking and jiving, darn gonna talk about if you ain't black, you ain't vote for me? Joe Biden. Kamala Harris darn going hopping it on up, darn on the cover of People magazine with her darn on Nike shoes, darn on being clairvoyant ahead of everybody's time, talking about she listened to darn going Tupac and darn going Snoop Dogg 10 years before their album came out. I said, girl, give me that darn on clairvoyancy that you got. Let me darn going get the darn on lottery winnings for next month, child, if you got it like that. Darn gonna get in on the likeness of darn gonna act like that for the people, then flip flop. Not saying that Melly darn gonna doing this overall, but it's somewhat similar. I can see Jules' hesitation on this. Like, how the hell a darn going so-called transphobe darn going hosting a damn darn going trans empowerment event, child? I was with her on that one, child. And then we get a flashback of Melly having a meeting with Rico, Mulatto, Cash, and Melly's friend Alana. And they were all discussing who was going to do what, how was going to get stuff together. And there were some discrepancies and stuff. I think Melly wanted the girls just to donate cash and say he ain't have time for baskets and stuff. I was like, now girl, how the hell you got a background in marketing and shit, and you don't want to take time to darn going have the shit. That girl, don't be darn going rushing the shit. Don't do that. Then we flash back to the darn going the scene with darn going Cash and Jewel and Rico. Pretty much Jewel is open-minded to it. She's still hesitant because of what Melly has said about B. Hopkins. And once again, I need to get some more confirmation on it, because it's still what Melly said was wrong, just from the premise of the fact that darn going B. Hopkins could be possibly trans. Y'all know I don't really view non-binary in the trans category, but if she also labels herself as she might be transitioning on. Some of the non-binaries do that. Like I know one person that was non-binary who has now started to align themselves over to the trans community. So if B. Hopkins is in that dark sort of situation where they're going from non-binary to trans, and you already have a feel that that's what's happening, it's like, yeah, respect the pronouns, honey. That's all she asking. Now, me personally, I don't give a fuck what somebody darn gonna say this. I wouldn't have took it as far. I would have just darn gonna been like, F you, na 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 na. I would have been like CeeLo Green, honey. Jewel, I will say now, Jewel, sometimes you is a little bit too passionate in areas where it don't need to be passionate. I understand this, but as a trans woman myself, I wouldn't have even been harping on the shit. I wouldn't have even darn gonna waste my breath. It's like, okay, I done told you once, done told you twice. Third time, we just gonna put the deuces up. Honey, I would just kindly backed away from it. It wouldn't been no arguments, wouldn't have been no debates or nothing. I see you. Let my nigga, I see you. We see each other. So with that being said, I done asked you kindly twice. That's all I'm gonna do. Some people ain't worth darn going, you know, getting amped up for. Some people you just need to walk on by. Walk on by. Some people you after you tell them, because once it comes from you educating them and they still want to say what they want to say, it goes from being blissfully unaware to intentionally ignorant. And if somebody now wants to decide to be ignorant, just allow them to be ignorant over there in their own space, honey. But hopefully some people can be redeemed. You know, we got 8 more episodes to go, so hopefully there might be a turnaround. So I'm going to still hold off on judgment until this event comes up, child. That's all I got to say on that, honey. If y'all want the other stuff, I got a whole 50-minute video on my thoughts on Melly B and the trans situation. But anyways, we darn going then flash over to darn going Rico in the studio, honey. And hold on one second, honey. Speaking of Rico in the studio. Fucking loud, bitch. Please. Check, hey! Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. How? Nigga, get that buck out your chest. Honey, we darn gonna. I said, come on through, bitch. We don't even get this type of shit on motherfucking love and hip hop, honey. I said, girl, Rico showing that, honey, he's actually darn gonna pursuing and working, honey, and he going to darn gonna show you these darn gonna music scenes, bitch. He going to show you what he's darn gonna doing, honey. Everybody else, we still trying to figure out what they do, child. We ain't gonna call no names, but some people have been wasting away, honey. Some people have been wasting away on this darn gonna show, honey. Rico said, bitch, I'm going to go on ahead and give you a little bit of smoking loud, smoking green. Oh, gee. Honey, I said, come on through, Rico. Darn on giving us music background and everything, giving us how he's darn on forming the darn on backdrop songs and everything, the and all that. I said, honey, I'm all the way here for it, bitch. I'm all the way here for it. Matter of fact, I don't know. Now, Rico, I don't know if you got the shit on unlisted, because this should have way more views than this now, Rico. Now, Rico, I think you done accidentally put it on unlisted, where if somebody has to intentionally search for the song to pull it up. So, yeah, I need you to go into your settings and put that shit on public, honey. And then, I'm going to put the link down below for the people to go ahead and listen to it, child. Go ahead and listen to it. Matter of fact, if there's a download to it, y'all know DivaWuan's got paid today from good old Amazon. So I'm going to make my purchases today. You know, I got Beyonce to purchase, you know, Be Alive, and several others. But darn on Rico, I'm going to search for you this weekend too, honey. Oh, and speaking of searching for people, while I'm talking shit to Nunu, I do got to hold my promise. I said darn going for here on out, you know, since Nunu said, quote unquote, you know, people ain't darn going donating, shouldn't really have much to say. I'm a one-woman show. Well, girl, I done told you I'm going to put my coins on it. I got 5 on it, so I can talk shit. Honey, Nunu, look out for your Cash App, bitch. I'm going to go ahead and put 5 on it so I can darn gonna have license to talk shit, baby. And while simultaneously helping out towards the funds. But anyways, back to the program, honey. So Rico up in the studio with darn on Miss Bunny Pussy, honey. I wish I should have had his song queued up as well. Honey, shout out to motherfucking Carl, baby. And speaking of Carl, now I don't know who the producer is over there at motherfucking at Web Life. Web Life. Web Life, Web Life. Now, bitch, it's been darn on 2 months for Web Life. I had to just drop Web Life. It's like they ain't came back yet. Darn on scenes got lost, and I'm trying to figure out, like, goddamn, what is happening where folks are getting their shit stolen? I'm like, damn. Y'all some mean, hateful motherfuckers out there in Atlanta stealing people's shit. First, we heard about the Come Up Atlanta, which I'm watching. I'm not picking that one up, y'all. It took me to episode 4 just to darn on get into the feeling of, watching the shit. The first 3 episodes were boring me. The 4th episode, I still don't got nobody's name locked in, so I'm not picking that one up. I'm just watching it. But Web Life, obviously some footage darn going got corrupted or got lost. The Come Up Atlanta, Karan, had his shit stolen. I'm like, God damn. Maybe that's why the shit so dry, the first part of it, honey. A lot of the shit had to be redone. But over at Red Life, I'm like, God damn, can we still at least get the other stuff now? We can darn go, girl, redo the damn confessionals and give us our stuff. Like, I'm still mad at them over there. At least darn gonna call them, made his way over here. We get to see him over here, child. So that made for a good scene. Next is we done got Tevin. I said, come on through. Tevin, you done finally slid out of the background. Cause I was about to put you as Cynthia Bailey. Girl, they had you as the Cynthia Bailey for the longest, just looking beautiful, giving good gowns and good fashions, girl. But we wasn't seeing nothing from you. We didn't darn gonna know what Tevin do about long with some other folks, honey. But it was like Tevin didn't have no storyline going on. Tevin was just a friend. Thank you for being a friend. But now we finally, and if not that, always complaining about something. Now, girl, I'm going to get on your ass later on about still bitching about this invite. But girl, we get to that in a moment. But Tevin is hosting a party, and I'm looking like about damn time, honey. Everybody shows up but Melly B and Rico. I don't know what was going on with Melly B. I think Melly B had a prior engagement somewhere or whatnot, but he did make an appearance on the phone. And Rico obviously had jobs, honey. Darn gone, Rico was like, bitch, I got more jobs than Diva. Honey, darn gone, Rico. And y'all know that's saying something for me because DivaWuan's, I'm the DoorDasher, the Uber Eats girl, the Grubhubber, the Spark driver, the Point pickup driver, the Lyft driver, and most recently, the Amazon customer service darn gone retail rep, honey. So, honey darn gone, Rico is proving he got one more up on me, honey. He over there in New York. This is what dreams are made of. I said, come on through, darn on Rico, darn on over there in New York, honey, making dreams work, honey. And then we get the security guard, honey, doing temp checks and everything. I said, okay, we still being, cognizant of the fact that the Rona is out there, honey. Make sure your temperature right and everything. Make sure everything's clear, honey. Let me go on to page 2. I told y'all we got a whole long list of notes. Honey, this is going to be an hour video today. I hope y'all took the time to get y'all snacks and everything. Child, we might darn gonna put this as a... Matter of fact, I think that's what we're going to do. Since this video is so long, it's been a minute since I had a video this long. We might go ahead and set this for Saturday. I'm recording this as a Thursday. I'm off on Saturday. I work Friday and I work Sunday. So what we're going to do is... we're going to set this for a doggone premiere on Saturday so we can get people's opinions in real time and I can be in the comment section with y'all. But anyways, back to the doggone video. Little bit of Q&A, honey. Who in the hell eats shrimp and grits, honey? Or as some of my country Bama folks say, the scrimps, honey, the scrimps. Who in the hell is eating the scrimps and grits, honey? No, I'm not a grits girl. I'm an oatmeal bitch, honey. Give me some old porridge, baby. Give me some porridge. Leave my shrimps away from the grits. I don't like the grits, honey. No. Give me give me some shrimp lo mein. Give me some shrimp chow mein. But bitch, don't be putting no grits. No, the grits is for the breakfast time. I don't want no shrimp and grits. But I ain't going to judge too tough. But that stood out to me. Just like Eugene with his old atheist ass. I ain't going to hate on you because, bitch, I'm a pagan. I don't want nobody judging me. I ain't going to judge your agnostic ass. Because, honey, Martell with his good Christian ass was saying we're going to lead off in a good old prayer, honey. Eugene was like, fuck that shit. I'm just so happy that I'm so happy, happy, happy. Y'all got some vegan food for me, honey. Darn gone, Eugene been feeling left out with his old black Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, with his old black 5 Mr. Clean looking ass. Every time he get to the darn gone parties and shit, he got the darn gone just sit there and look pretty with the darn gone $1 million smile because they ain't got shit for him. He was just so enthusiastic that he could eat some shit. Honey, he was like, bitch, I ain't waiting for this. You go ahead and do your motherfucking prayer. Motherfucking Eugene ain't missed a damn beat, bitch. Eugene darn gonna eat the shit. I was like, low-key, I can't be mad at you, girl. I was like, girl, I'm not even a Christian, but you could at least darn gonna fake the phone and just allow the motherfucking darn say the prayer. Eugene was like, fuck that shit. I'm eating my motherfucking darn gonna good vegan food, honey. But anyways, moving on from that, Tevin, I need a drink for this shit. I need a drink for this shit. Matter of fact, hold on. I wish this shit had some alcohol in it, but it's darn on sparkling water. And matter of fact, today's my anniversary. Today's my anniversary. Will y'all believe that the day marks, let me see, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I am 19 months free of soda. I have not had a sip of soda in 19 months, thanks to darn on sparkling water. Okay, now that I cleansed my palate, honey, let me get into old motherfucker Tevin's ass. Tevin, you was doing good. You finally get a solo scene. You finally get to host the damn party. Your darn house looking darn fabulous, honey. I was like, oh, bitch got coins, honey. You know, they saying other folks was up on the darn show darn front and they was using the darn guests. I'm gonna be messy and call it out. Melly bitch, they said, girl, you live in one of those apartments in the park that you was in, honey. You darn rented out the space, and then they said the section that you rented out was something that you can do for free. Girl, if you want darn give a good clap back response to that girl, honey, inquiring minds for love to know down here. You might not want to provide it to me, honey, because you think I'm back. But, you know, we'd love to hear a live stream of that response, honey. But, honey, I ain't hear nobody darn gonna dispute no Tevin's darn gonna chateau, honey. Oh, Tevin darn gonna got coins over there on the low, honey. Child, let me find that darn gonna Tevin really is the darn gonna the show enough queen with the darn gonna dowry over there at the darn going Atlanta, na. But girl, why you still worry about darn gonna be girl? You over there with your darn gonna fancy house and shit, and you darn gonna still bitched and pressed about not being invited to somebody's alleged rental space, honey. Hell, from what the streets are saying, girl, you wasn't even darn gonna. Even darn you talking about you have control of your house and shit. But girl, low key, they saying the girls wasn't even invited to his damn house. It was a darn rented space. So girl, now knowing this, I hope you ain't harping on the fact that you wasn't invited to the alleged rental space, baby. House looking all extravagant and shit, but you still harping on this shit. And it's like, girl, after a certain point, I'll be like, fuck it. Fuck it. If you ain't want me there, y'all motherfucking bitches darn gonna want to change subjects up or who didn't say what, who did, who. And it's like, mulatto, that girl, I'm gonna have to get up on you a little bit too. Cause it seemed like when they darn gonna try to do the process of elimination going around the table, girl, you tried to quickly darn gonna deviate from you talking about why y'all asking me? Girl. It seemed like you darn gonna low-key didn't want them there. Like, girl, honey, I need to know some background, some tea on this shit. Now, mulatto, why you didn't want darn gonna Tevin there? Is it really that serious that you wanted to know him outside of the group? Like, girl, this some high school shit right here. Rico, I'm sorry, girl. I got to throw you up in this shit too. Girl, what? Y'all need to just... Y'all could have just darn gonna kindly just say, hey, we just want to know you without this person, honey. We just rather prefer... Hell, I'd rather y'all would have been straight up like Giselle's ass. And y'all know it's bad when I'm darn gone propping up the damn gone gargoyle of Real Housewives of Potomac. But But I'd rather y'all would have just been straightforward like Giselle the Gargoyle and say, hey, bitch, we just want to see what your vibe is like without the doggone Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. We want to see what your vibe is like without the Brady Bunch, bitch. We would love to get to know you one-on-one. It's like, girl, why didn't y'all say that? Y'all carrying on, doggone, letting him doggone, trying to figure out who doggone don't really see it for him as far as being invited to intimate spaces and shit. And girl, you got the most extravagant place out of everybody on the damn show. That quiet as it's kept from what we've seen thus far. Like I said, girl, why the hell you damn pressed, girl? Tevin, you're doing too much, bitch. Why is the queen getting doggone so perturbed about doggone stepping? You know, not to say everybody listening, but girl, when you that bitch, you don't need to doggone try to doggone strive to doggone be where you ain't needed. Create your own space, honey. And then don't invite they motherfucking ass. You know, do it like that. But yeah, girl, I'm about sick of you. I don't need to hear no more this season about you doggone eat your feelings about not being invited to doggone Melly B's doggone alleged rental space, child. So, moving on from that, honey. Jewel, child, I got to put, hold on. We're going to stop at the 41-second mark. Jewel was so goddamn clean, bitch. We got to put emphasis on that. Honey, see this shit right here. Honey, y'all see that right there? Honey, Jewel came in saying, honey, some folks call her the good witch. The other folks like to say she's an old, bad, wicked witch, honey. Honey, Jewel said, bitch, I'm going to embody both of them. I'm the neutral witch, honey. I'm the neutral witch. Dun, 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 dun. Get the witch's information. Whoop! Come on to prove I got the darn power that hits that ass. Honey, darn Miss darn Jewel said Cruella could never. They was trying to call her Cruella. I was like, honey, y'all know darn Jewel darn is a revolutionary, honey. She calls herself the self-proclaimed ratchet revolutionary. She is pro-black melanin magic, baby. Honey, why y'all going to compare her to darn pale, pasty, darn thirsty, darn trying to chase that old hound dog Cruella? Honey, darn Jewel said, bitch, she is the ebony darn goddess, honey. She gives you darn black and white's magic, honey. But the white magic has color to it in more ways than Cruella could never, honey. She was serving Cruella could never. Cruella can't touch this bitch. Honey, that bitch was giving an old fresh darn something that even Harley darn would be envious of, honey. Cruella and Harley Quinn could never touch this doggone black excellence right here known as Jewel. Honey, Jewel was repping it, honey. Jewel was giving old formation neutral witch teas, and I was all the way here for it. So, outside of the fashionable late entrance, and it's like she was a little bit late, but bitch, honey, this is how you make an entrance. A diva has free reign to come upwards of a half hour late if you darn looking this darn sickening. Jewel wins the best of the night. Tevin is a close second, honey. But honey, darn you upstage the motherfucking host house, honey, and without even trying, honey. Come on through, Jewel. So as we got that, honey, Tevin in the back. I noticed Tevin in the background. I said I ain't know Tevin was an old actor, honey. The old Tevin multifaceted. We darn gonna see Tevin darn gonna getting kissed on the screen and shit. I was like, okay, let me darn gonna look into Tevin. See now, Tevin, they ain't doing you right on this damn show, honey. I'm now finding out little tidbits based off of the background, honey. I'm finding out late in the game that you was on American Idol, but I'm not really seeing you doing any singing, but you the actual vocalist of the show, and you are like a phenomenal vocalist. And I don't say that shit lightly. You know, all these girls call themselves singing and doing stuff, honey. And it's like some girls don't really have it. About like myself that be trying my best. Other girls that are going to be doing too much like Carrie D over there on Chasing LA just be doing ooh, 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 it's like, girl, okay, you can give us the runs, the staccatos, and the melismas, the riffs, but bitch, do you have to give us all of that at one time? Can't we just darn polish it up and give us something cohesive, something that we can digest, something that ain't doing too much. Darn going Tevin said, bitch, I'm going to give you old Beyonce. I'm going to give you good old vocals, good old vocal endurance, good old transitions, good old exclamations, honey. Give you old tasteful high note that ain't doing too much. I'm not going to give you Kiki Wyatt that's just going to, we ain't going to give you all that just to darn going be a dramatic soprano. I'm going to give you old sickening old mezzo polished vocals. Honey, Tevin is a goddamn vocalist. And I don't know if it's because scenes were left out. Honey, Tevin, I need some answers. How in the hell is Tevin giving us from American Idol, giving us phenomenal vocals, because not everybody who made it on American Idol is actually a singer, honey. Some people darn going, they quickly got sashayed away, but we can clearly tell Tevin ain't one of those girls that was just sashayed away, honey. So I'm trying to figure out, is we going to see some more singing from Tevin later on? We got my boy Rico in the studio. I'm trying to figure out why we ain't seen Tevin. Everybody else but the actual vocalist has been in the damn studio. We even seen Eugene in the damn studio. So Tevin, girl, come season 2, make sure they darn gonna do you right, boo-boo. Darn gonna actually have some darn going stuff worked out for you. Like I said, you a whole actor out here and a fucking singer. And I'm just getting this little bit of tidbit through episode 8, girl, bye. So moving on from that, honey. So Tevin introduces Jewel to the security guard, honey. I was like, okay, come on, darn old matchmaker. And then this is where we find out both of them are from darn old New York. New York, this is what dreams are made of. I know y'all saying, girl, don't try it. Y'all you can't hit that note. But quiet as it's kept, the creator of that song can't hit that note either. Ever since she darn gone took somebody's man, honey, she ain't been able to hit the darn gone notes either. So I'm in good company. Catch. But anyways, speaking of a darn gone catch, honey, darn gone Jewel almost had to catch up her, had to catch my breath, hit me, honey, darn gone Jewel darn gone got hit with the darn gone the creepy jeebies, honey. She found that darn gone old girl's part of law enforcement. Dun 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 dun. Honey, Jewel darn gone went from. I say, oh Lord, Jewel, don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. Give the girl a chance. Darn gone. Then they had the history of how, and I was here for it. See, Jewel looked like she would be good friends with me in real life. And I don't say that shit lightly. Y'all know DivaWuan's is very recluse. I darn gonna talk about folks through the screen. Some folks I would be cordial with at best. But between Rico and darn gone Jewel, and I like everybody on the cast. But it's just, like, I know with my personality, I just would not vibe with certain folks. Because I'm so, but see, those two will bring it out of me. Honey, Jewel looked like she would be a good person to be around in real life. Because once again, I love somebody who is very, much on the history. And she was educating a girl about, how they, how the cops started off with the slave patrol. The institution of, the police force was for, policing black people. It wasn't really created for us. That's why the laws, there's so many double standards. When it comes to us, the stand your ground laws don't tend to hold up too well with us, but it holds up for other folks. And everything else, the systematic imprisonment of black folks run by folks that claim that they're for black people, i.e. y'all want to call him so-called Uncle Joe, the darn on author of the darn on 1990 darn on 3 crime bill. The one who still ain't talked about reparations in 2021. But that's a whole nother video itself. And Kamala Crooked Harris is up in the midst too. And because once again, law enforcement goes throughout all forms of law enforcement, all the way to Parliament. So I was here for the conversation that Jewel was having. And I get what she's saying with, we really should have like a modern day Black Panther Party. We really should, be having folks create something out at this point, because it's like infiltration just ain't working by itself. It just ain't. We need to have our own outside force going on. But I do still, at the same time, believe we still should have some folks in there. Honey, shout out to Fayetteville's finest. Shout out to Miss Gina Hopkins. Honey, our darn going chief of police in Fayetteville. The reason why I feel so comfortable here and I've been hesitant on leaving because Atlanta might be blue, but you know, law enforcement, I don't know how they moving, boo-boo. That's the main reason why I have not moved out to Atlanta yet. Because I'm thinking, like, how is the government going to run? And y'all know DivaWuan's, you know, got her hands in government in here in North Carolina. I don't speak about it on the camera like that. But y'all know my cousin's the mayor of my city. Then we got Miss Gina Hopkins, who's the chief of police in our darn old city. And then, you know, we got several other people, local state senators and stuff. And, you know, I've been low-key getting on their ass talking about, okay, now don't get complicit of thinking just because you black that you can't be voted out. Now we need to get to talking about some progressive black issues, you know. Let's get to talking about some local reparations in the city of Fayetteville. Let's get to talk about some housing projects. Let's get to talking about affordability housing and stuff like that in these certain areas. And I think, you know, you do have to have us in certain key places while simultaneously creating our own. And that's why reparations is so important, because in my reparations proposal, which is an extensive video over 2 hours long, I will leave that in the description box as well. I go over simultaneously how we need to not only have cash payouts, but we also need to have our own communities. We also need to have our own systems in place, bankings and stuff like that, where money can keep circulating perpetually in our communities. The reason why we never get too far, and I'm not going to go into a whole sermon on this. I'm going to wrap it back on up to the show. Reason why we don't get too far as a people is because we don't have a sense of unity. We don't have a sense of community. And we darn gonna divest any bit of our funds back into everybody else but us. Our our so-called hoods, which don't hardly nothing in the hood we own. The darn on Arabs own most of the darn on liquor stores and shit. That we don't really have. Y'all get a little piece of church, but what is the church really doing for us? Get 20 churches on one street that have so stringent rules that you prevent, and it's like, oh, I got a video for the church as well. How the church darn on destabilizes the black community in more ways than one. But y'all know y'all Christian folks gonna get me for that one, but it's okay. I'm ready for that ass. And a whole list of other stuff. And then law enforcement, the crookedness of it all. Black law enforcement officers going along with the get along, not speaking out enough. And then the ones who do speak out, we don't be behind them enough. Like Sergeant Dargon Nicole Dorsey, the one in Texas who spoke out against Dargon police brutality and Dargon got fired. Like, we also need to be behind the officers who are Dargon being boisterous on our behalf. It's a very complex, long subject, but I see both sides of it. Just like old girl was saying, well, in the UK, you know, the institution of law enforcement didn't have anything to do with slavery. It's like, okay, but we here in the United States, you girl, good try, but girl, you deflecting. It's like, yeah, you can darn on bring up this, you know, apples and oranges. It's like, yeah, that would be nice if we was in the UK. And even then, in the UK, we can make the argument, honey, there's a lot of darn on covert racism that goes on in the UK in regards to black people. So it may not have started out that way, but honey, if we pull up the stats over there with the black darn on disproportionates of being charged longer for crimes compared to their white counterparts, honey, we can see it's still a bias even in the UK. And like you said, it didn't start out as the slave patrol, but now it has become the slave patrol. That's what Jewel could have easily used towards you as a rebuttal. But anyways, like I said, very long, passionate, darn on subject. I was here for it. Like I said, that could be a whole hour-long topic within itself, but I ain't going to give y'all that in this video. We're going to go ahead and get back to this because, like I said, shit, we got a lot of stuff to touch up on, honey. So let me see. So then we got the split challenge. And I was afraid of this. I was like, girl, Tevin, you better than me because, bitch, y'all wouldn't have been doing no type of splits in front of my motherfucking 60-inch darn on 4K television. Honey, I was so afraid that somebody was gonna slip back and hit that TV and either crack that shit or the TV was gonna fall on them. And then Tevin was gonna have to wilding out on that ass. Cause I was like, now, but see, then Tevin, if it would have happened, I would have been like, girl, that's your ass. I hope the TV's insured. I hope that homeowner's insurance cover the shit. Cause girl, why you got the folks doing the splits in front of the damn TV in the first place? Am I the only one who was thinking like, girl, we couldn't have moved the shit just a little bit further? And then it's on top of the fire. It's like somebody fall back and hit their head on the damn bricks as opposed to the floor. It's like, girl, it was so many safety hazards there, but fortunately nobody didn't fall, child. Then we got, once again, Tevin giving us amazing vocals, no overruns, good breath control, excellent tone, like I iterated earlier, which had me thinking, like, why haven't we been seeing more of this earlier from Tevin? Like, hopefully we get to see more of this from Tevin, in this upcoming season. Now we back to the damn Zoom calls of it all, y'all. And we got Martell and Cash on the chat again, honey. Cash is in his elements of everything. Martell making his subtle flirtatious views. And like I said, honey, I'm here for both of y'all, child. I'm here for it. I'm all the way here for it. But anyways, moving on from that, then we get Melly and Tevin, and it's like, here we go. Here we go again, y'all. Tevin, you starting to become typecast, so you just want to be determined to get yourself typecast in this storyline about not being invited to the house for the whole season. Like, girl, we was doing so damn good. God damn. But it looked like they finally came to an understanding, so hopefully we don't hear about this shit no more. And now I'm going to throw this goddamn paper at my motherfucking phone if we still talking about this shit in episodes 10, 11, 12, so forth, child. So, Melly, girl, really? So now Melly thought Mulatto was being messy about disclosing Millie and Dante being together. I thought she was generally being concerned. Y'all saying she was a messy Virgo for doing, per Cash saying that he, she was being messy and all this, that, and the third. I was like, girl, this is the bitch that was the one entertaining possibly sucking dick in the motherfucking bathroom. And the real reason that you really didn't go so forth do it was the fact that you wasn't fully flushed out. It's like, girl, let's not act like you was really above the fray, honey. The fact that you was even putting on and flirtating and hyping shit up and stuff, you was doing too much in somebody else's house in the first place. So Mulatto had every right to be concerned. And the fact that Melly B now has this so-called friendship with Cash, you want to say Mulatto was doing too much. Now, bitch, bye. Now, girl, boo. Now, I got to be with Mulatto on this one. It's like, girl, why y'all trying to flip the shit on me? Yeah, y'all doing the most with that shit. But anyways, Alyssa invites everybody. And I was like, okay, everybody getting their camera time. And that's why I say, honey, this episode was just packing so damn much. Matter of fact, this video about to be as long as the damn show, y'all. Hell, y'all be here for it when the cast be doing they 2 hours episodes of shit. The only difference is they break their shit up into 3-4 parts. Honey, I'm just gonna tell y'all take a break here, take a break there. Go ahead. If y'all got to take 2 days to see my shit, it's fine with me, honey. Coming, in my jewel voice, they're gonna view my shit in spells, baby. But still make it through, or I'm gonna send you to hell. I'm joking. I'm not gonna hit nobody, honey. I leave that to the other folks. But anyways, yeah, honey, Alyssa, we finally getting to see her. She invite everybody to the club. She doing the DJing And I was like, come on through, darn going Alyssa. That's my DJ. Hey, that's my DJ. Honey, we couldn't hear none of the damn songs though. I guess darn on Nunu said, bitch, we ain't got the copyright clearance for the shit that darn on Alyssa laying down. Honey, we'll give you a little bit of snippet of the song here and there, but bitch, we gonna go ahead and tune all this out. Y'all just know that she was darn on laying down beats, but bitch, we ain't got it like G Status and motherfucking darn on Chasing Reality, where we can darn on pay for the darn on shit to be played on the YouTube like that, honey. I don't blame you, Nunu, honey. Nunu said, bitch, it's already bad enough. I'm a one-woman show. I'm editing this shit by my damn self. I'm putting in 2 weeks. I can't get no damn sleep. Working 25 days for you ungrateful hoes. Honey, he said, I'm already working like a motherfucking Hebrew slave for you ungrateful hoes. I'd be damn if I'm going to pay my little bit of earnings and donations for darn on Beyonce and all this shit that darn on Alyssa's darn on. Shit. Honey, we just get the point. We just got the darn on take their word for it that darn on Alyssa was throwing down, child. But then we got darn on Cash disclosing he got anti-COVID pussy. I said, my. I knew there was darn on a possible cure out there for the Rona. I thought it might have been some sea moss. I thought it might have been a mixture of darn on black seed oil. Hell, I thought maybe me and Jewel might get together and get all the other black witches and cast an old anti-COVID spell, honey. I thought it was many different things that might get rid of the darn on Rona. But honey, all this time it lied in the power of the darn on pussy, honey. Darn gone Cash said, honey, his antibodies go to a whole nother level. He darn gone was hooking up during the Rona time, and he got with somebody who was positive, but he don't got no COVID no more. He ain't got COVID no more. Honey, he ain't got it no more. He got that anti-COVID cooch. Ooh, anti-COVID cooch. Hey, anti-COVID cooch. Now, bitch, I want my darn on. I want my darn. You come out with a song called Anti-COVID Cooch. I want my songwriting credit. Now, ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna hunt you down, Cash. I'm giving you permission to go ahead and come out with the Anti-COVID Cooch song. But honey, I want my darn on credit. My name is LaRon Royale Garnett, honey, just in case you want to know, honey. Go ahead and put it down there. LaRon Royale Garnett. Okay. But moving back on to the doggone show, honey. So Rico starts a Cash booty hole count. Now, Cash, you was doing the most. Now, girl, we know you a porn star. You have so many infamous scenes from you and Rico, your former boyfriend. Not Rico, you know, because you know some folks we finding out has had darn past hookers. I've even darn overlooked the darn. I told y'all about Jewel darn giving darn Cash a lap dance. Old Martell was old freak with all his former lover, honey. We find out darn Rico and Martell was an item. I said, girl, everybody darn hooking up, child. Everybody having some things going on, child. But yeah, y'all. Rico proved it. Not Rico Cash. Cash used to be with Rico, who is now with Fame. And ironically, the timing came up shortly after the premiere of Cash allegedly getting out of the porn industry the first time around. Cash called himself retiring the first time around, and his last scene, ironically, was with Fame. You know. And then he got the scenes with Mr. Book, and then, you know, Giovanni and Book, honey, over there at the Foothouse Productions, honey, and then a host of other ones, honey, child. He's the new age version of the Icon Kid. But anyways, yeah, honey, he darn gonna say booty hole 3 times in 1 minute, and darn going over the course of that 1 to 2 hours, he darn going has said booty hole or pussy a total of 15 times. I was like, girl, don't get typecast as just the darn. Now, girl, didn't you have the event talking about? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Then you had the event talking about you want to be seen as more than just a porn star, more than just a fuck hole and all this. And girl, you just darn gonna get yourself just typed. I'm all for the sexual liberation shit, but can we darn gonna be more tasteful with the shit? And then you know you got some of the bougie bitches in the darn gonna mix. Honey, darn gonna Tevin was like, I don't partake in that. But if you want to say, I was like, girl, you got old Tevin darn gone over there trying to be old white woman. She trying to give you old darn gone Teresa, honey, Mother Teresa. And then go, you got old Eugene acting like Miss Gertrude, honey. Just, you can see the frown and the doggone just disgust through the man. I was like, oh Lord. Y'all got doggone Eugene doggone fronting up here. I was like, now Eugene, now girl, don't do too much. Don't act like you wasn't a doggone $5 stripper back in your day, honey. Oh, $5 stripper. Don't act like you wasn't shaking it and doggone making it. Just because you wasn't busting it wide open, girl, you was old visual queen, honey. Don't do too much. But girl, I couldn't blame you in this moment because doggone Cash was doing too much. But anyways, moving on from that, honey. Eugene being like I said, Eugene was being a little bit standoffish through the night. Like I said, maybe because it was a combination of the sexual innuendos and all that in the air, and Cash just being Cash turned up. Honey, Eugene felt out of place, child. I noticed that throughout the night. Then we had Martell and Rico trying to... Oh, yeah. And at first I was confused. I was like, ain't this the girl from earlier, the police? But it looked like it was a whole different woman. And I want to know now, Jewel, who she with? In my Birdie Mac voice. Who you with? Honey, who is Jewel with? I haven't seen it because both of them look alike. Both of them plus size. Both of the girls look mighty handsome and everything. Both of them, curl meal complexion of the same hue. Both of them got darn going nice, manicured dreadlocks. So I was trying to figure out, is Jewel now with the girl that Rico and Martell hooked her up with? Or is she with the security? I hope she was with the security guard. No shade to the other girl. But honey, I seen it for darn going Jewel in the darn going security guard. Honey, darn going waiting to exhale 2.0. Honey, Jewel got her own personal bodyguard, honey. And I will always love you. Even though you used to be part of the blue. Honey, even though she used to be part of the blue, honey, darn Jewel still gonna love her. I want to say she's with the security guard. Jewel can correct me if I'm wrong, or anybody who knows about that. And then, what else did we have? Cash in his exit confessional. And then we got a sneak preview of the reunion, honey. We got the unfortunately, down. Honey, I had to do my Florida Evans, honey. Esther Roll when we get the montage of Rico having to say goodbye to us. Rico is gone, child. Rico gone. He don't live here no more. But Rico said, I'll be back. He gonna hit the road, Jay, but he's coming back to Honey, then we fast forward 5 months into the darn preview of the darn reunion. Honey, darn Jewel, darn looking goddamn sickening. Honey, giving you all rainbow. Honey, Nicki Minaj could never. Darn the shit was... And then she said, bitch, my shit darn put today. It wasn't too darn it looked like she had one of those wig grips on because it wasn't too pressed. It looked like she could still do one of these numbers right here. She had an old good wig grip. Her shit wasn't going nowhere. It wasn't about to be parked all the way in the back alley this time of the darn neck, honey. She said it's front and center, honey. The darn colors are laid like the motherfucking rainbow, bitch. She said, bitch, I'm giving you old sassy darn seductress this evening. And darn her and Rick, I said, damn! And I know it was coming. Like I said, I've done a talk with both of them. And I knew the shit was coming. But just looking at it from the episode, y'all know my ass was still hopeful. Y'all know these my two faves, and I was like, why is these two heifers doing this shit? And darn going, now Nunu, you set this bullshit up now. Now darn going, now you darn going got Jewel out here caught up in a lie. And darn going, because now hell, both of them low key darn going got caught up in a lie. I seen contradictions from both Rico and Jewel, but it's not really their fault because now I'm realizing this shit was all recorded over the course of 2 weeks. So early on, Rico thought he was a part of all the damn scenes. Even though he left early, he thought it was going to possibly spread out throughout all the show. It got spread out enough. So Jewel talking about he was only in 2-3 scenes, quote. And I was like, now girl, now I don't know how you fix your mouth to say that just off of this. I was like, girl, just off of this episode alone, y'all was a part of darn on 3 to 4 scenes. We done had like 5 different parties at this darn on episode alone. We done had Tevin. We done had Mulatto and Rico's darn on speed dating event. Now y'all over here at Alyssa's darn on Shing Ding. That's 3 events right there. And I'm trying to think, was there something else as well? No, it's like this episode alone, y'all had 3 damn events. And we started off the episode with y'all at the darn on club back in the end of January. That's 4 scenes right there. Then y'all was together at the darn on round table. That's 5. Honey, y'all been together at least a half a dozen scenes. So yeah, Jewel, you sort of contradicted yourself on that one, boo boo. I got to call it out. Maybe you was oblivious to that, but yeah, maybe if you was quoting episodes 1 and 2, it was like, yeah, Rico was a part of 3 scenes, but it's like, girl, episode 8 alone, he's been in half. And matter of fact, he's one of the few people, you and him have been featured on every single episode. Some people we have, you know, Cash been absent certain episodes. Alyssa's been absent. Some people like Eugene and Tevin was fading into the background, child. But girl, both of y'all 2 are the prominent stars of the show. So yeah, this gonna make for an interesting reunion. I can see, Jewel, you know I love you, but girl, I see I'm gonna have to get up on you a little bit. Cause then just based off of the reunion, you darn gonna talk about darn gonna Rico can't say nothing about you based off you being a black woman. Let me tell you something. Now, girl, you on a damn show full of darn on gay queens. You on a reality show with a bunch of sassy queens. I know damn well we ain't about to be... Now, girl, I'm all for black empowerment and unity and all this shit. But, girl, we need to read the room and understand that sometimes if you darn gone put yourself in the barn with the darn gone chickens, they going to get the pecking and they ain't going to discriminate. Girl, you in the darn gone barn. I know damn well you ain't think you couldn't be touched on an insult base. Now, Jewel, I hope that's not the case. You know, sometimes editing can be a bitch and it might be taking it out of context. So I'm going to hold off on that. But, girl, if this is how it's being framed, now, girl, I got to drag you a little bit. Because it's like, now, girl, what we ain't about to do is think because you a cisgender woman that a motherfucker can't read you down. Now, as long as darn on Rico ain't threatening you, as long as it wasn't no, you know, talks of violence or none of that, as long as it wasn't being overly disrespectful, like no use of the C word and, you know, no racially derogatory, no misogyny or none of that shit going on, it's like it's free game. If they talked about your wig, your essence, you being the wicked witch, honey, they need to darn gonna come up with a vanquishing potion for your evil ass. If they were saying stuff like that, like, girl, that's part of the course. That is free to reign. So I'm gonna wait until the reunion, which is gonna probably be darn on Independence Day of darn on 2022. I tell y'all, darn on Nunu have these episodes a month apart. We on episode 8, so we gonna get, you know, I'll be back for episode 9 come Christmas time, child. I'm already gonna call it now. Although Nunu might surprise me, he might finally put episode 9 out. Let me see. At the beginning of December, but child, I won't be surprised if we come back around the week before Christmas with a sickening review. But anyways, we got December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, we going to get the season finale sometime in July. And then we're going to start the reunion at the year anniversary of the reunion, because the reunion was taped back in what, August, I believe. We ain't going to get the reunion till August, child, of 2022. But anyways, that was everything in a nutshell. Like I said, that reunion, honey, that was something right there with the racism and can man talk about black women. I believe it's part of the course. In this type of show, honey, it's free reign. But anyways, we'll see what the context of that was. But anyways, y'all feel free to thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Whew. I know this shit was long as hell. Matter of fact, I think this is my longest review today. Lord Jesus. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Honey, shout out to everybody who stayed to the damn end, honey. Because I'm going to set this shit as a darn on premiere, honey. This gonna be interesting right here, y'all. So y'all leave y'all thoughts down below, and I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.